Hi, in this video today we are going to make pom pom flowers. You can see I have a couple of examples here. I'm going to use different fabric today, but we're going to make flowers very similar to these. To get started, you'll want fabric, and then what you'll do is you're going to take two circles of different sizes, but fairly close to each other. You'll want, for this one I used the top of a Walgreens cap, and then I have the top of a pop bottle cap, and you are going to make 16 circles of the larger size and 8 circles of the smaller size. So you can see here on my fabric I traced 16 of these of the large size. Okay, after you have your circles cut out, 16 large and 8 small, you will also want to cut out a backing for your flower, and I just used a piece of felt. You'll cut this circle out approximately the same size as your small circles. After you have all of your circles cut out, you'll want to take your hot glue gun, and you'll begin with the large circles by folding them in half and then folding them in half again, and this will make the petal of your flower. So once again you fold it in half and then in half again, and to get it to stay you just put a dot of glue. The second time you fold it in half, put a dot of glue and then just fold the top half down onto it, and that will get it to stay on there. The first time I made these I sewed them, and you can stitch them down, but I think using hot glue works a lot easier. So then what you'll do is you'll start gluing your petals to the felt or the backing of your flower, and because there are so many, there are 16 large ones, you want to overlap them, and that's what gives you the puffy look of your pom-pom flower. So you're going to do this 16 times for the large flower, and as you'll see I'm just going to kind of layer them on top of each other, and I'm going to go around the entire base of the flower. Okay, now you can see here that I've used up half of the large flowers, so I've used up 8 of them, and I've almost entirely covered the base of my circle, or the base of my flower, and that's okay. Now what you'll do is just start layering on top of those 16 again. So you'll start with your second 8, or approximately, you know, if it takes you 9 to go around, that's okay too. So you'll start again, and now you're just going to keep layering again, kind of in a little bit, so you make the flower look like it's, you know, going smaller as you're putting pieces on. So you'll come in just a little bit on the second 8 of your large circles to the inside. Okay, now that you have your 16 fabric circles folded and placed on the backing, and then you'll start with the 8, and you'll start layering those closer to the center, and this is what really makes the flower take shape. You'll see, you know, you go larger to smaller, and then finally to the centerpiece. So now we'll do the smaller 8, and you'll just keep making your way around the circle. Okay, and now you can see we have all of our circles glued down to the backing of the flower. So we have 16 large circles and 8 small circles all glued down, and the flower's pretty much done. The last thing I do is I always add a centerpiece to these flowers. It gives them a finished off look, and you take a bead, a brad, a button, whatever you want for the center of your flower, and I just glue that down in there. And that's it. Sometimes also these flowers they kind of flatten out because they're fabric, but you can give them a, you know, you can fluff them out pretty easily. And that's it. We've made our flower. If you have any questions, you can always email me at wendy@tidbitsintime.com. Thank you for watching.